I thought I'd show you how I colour the braided backing. It's very simple. This is just regular braided backing. It comes in different gauges. It's very cheap. So I just cut a piece. I take a waterproof spirit marker and I just pull it through. I use these post-it papers for a lot of different things in tying, actually. Mixing epoxy on, glue, resin, colouring stuff. So once I've done that, then I just take the black marker and I put the black marks on it, do the other side, and it's as easy as that. This might be interesting for you as well. This is my tying setup that I do most of my tying on. I have my vise, but under my vise I have a big sheet of, I think it's about 5mm thick white foam. This stops everything slipping around. And at the front of my vise I also have one of these triangular rulers that is excellent for measuring stuff on before I tie it in, so there's no waste, and a hook gauge, hook and hackle gauge at the front there. Well, let's have a look at the damsel. We'll start with the Mustard R30 size 12 dry fly hook. We have sheer 40-0 black, and we just put a short foundation here just to give the braided backing a little more purchase. We take our braid and the very end of the braid, take a lighter and we just melt that, otherwise it'll come done under casting. So once that's done, we just take a drop of super glue, take the braid, and we just attach this like so. That's not going anywhere. What we need then is two done cock hackles. These want to be a little shorter than the body. I'll just tie that one in there. And these want to be pointing backwards. A couple of loose turns and then we can just pull that one in to the same length as the first one. Just secure those. Those will do very nicely. Then we can lift all that up, remove that, and just tie the ends down. Go back to there. We have a piece of foam. This is 2 or 3mm, and we want to put this on. Flatten our thread now so we don't cut through the foam. I'll just put this on the top of the hook shank over the thorax. You don't need to go any further forward than that. Just position it. That's good. Excellent. Then we need a dyed blue grizzle hackle. I like to use a larger one for this, not the size for the hook size, of course. So we'll tie this in, and we want to tie this in as I'm doing here, pointing slightly back, and then we'll come up underneath and I just attach that. And I'll remove that. Of course, if you're in a fishing situation where the fish are taking blue damsels and you don't have one, you are up that creek without a paddle. They're very selective. So we take the hackle now and we go around the foam. This doesn't have to be all perfect as you would with a dry fly hackle, because we're going to fold all these fibres back. So we go down, perhaps I'll just put a hackle plier on for that last turn. I come around the front, I'll be tying that wing down, there we are. So now just let that hang, that's good, and we'll just swap those around and just secure that hackle. Remove our hackle plier, try and get all those hackle points from the, there we are, and we just secure that. Then we can turn that around, remove it. That's looking good. That's looking good. So we can pull all these back. One there I don't want. We go back into the foam base. Spin my thread anti-clockwise. And I take some, this is kind of a purple, blue, purple ice dubbing, and it will just load this up with. And then I'll spin that up. Can move this out of the way. This dubbing will trim it down afterwards. Go over the thorax with it. We fold all the hackle back. Spin our thread anti-clockwise again to flatten it so we don't cut the foam. Good. Trim off the foam so there's a little head. Take our whip finisher. Fit one more. Remove that. Pull the eye stubbing up. Trim it off. And that's the finished braided body blue damsel. Okay, we'll start with the mustard R30. size 12. This is my blue damsel. So we'll put some tying thread on, black tying thread. And just go back, not all the way, just where we want to attach the body. This is probably one of the simplest patterns to imitate because the features of it are so distinctive. The colour, the shape. So a blue dyed grizzle hackle. So we'll just put that there. Maybe just a couple of turns further back. See if that's the right length. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Just attach that. And you see a lot of patterns with foam and all kinds of things. Twisted, extended bodies, dyed backing. But this dyed grizzle hackle is just absolutely perfect, and there's no messing about with it. You just tie it straight in. So we'll go back to where we've tied that in, and then what we need is 2 medium done hackles. There. One more. A bit too long, so I'll just pull some of those off. Still a bit too long. Just tack that in there. Good. That's the body and the wings. Get rid of these. And what we want is, this is a blue sparkle yarn. So we just want to attach that. There, I'll go back a wee bit with the tying thread. Then we need a hackle. Same colour again as I used for the body, a dyed blue grizzle hackle. Tie that in there. Do is go forward, hackle plier, and just wind on the hackle. Tie that off. Good. Take our blue Antron or polygon or whatever you want to use, and we just tie that in. Good. We can trim that off before we put a whip finish in. I just want a little bit sticking over the edge like that. A whip finisher. just give it one more around the top this time. Like that. That one there, or that one there. And that's it. We can turn it upside down. What I actually do is go in here and trim off the underside of the hackle. Yeah, just pull the legs out a wee bit like that. That's it. That's the blue adult damsel. Thanks for watching.